A level physics exam question. So first I read the question and then I will solve. A uniform square block is sliding with uniform speed along a rough surface as shown in the diagram. Here there is a block that the force acts on this block, and this block moves towards the right side and with uniform speed, and the force used to move the block is 200 newton. The force that acts on the right side, that is equal to 200 newton. We have to find the moment of frictional force acting on the block about the center of gravity. This is the point where the whole weight of the act, center of gravity is the point where weight of the block acts. Weight of block is acting, so it's weight acting downward, and the normal reaction that is acting upward. Okay, so we have to find the moment or torque, turning effect of the force. So first we find the magnitude of this moment, because moment is a vector quantity, so we just find the magnitude as well as the direction. So first we find the magnitude of moment is equal to, as we know that moment is equal to uh, that is equal to moment r. It is the product of moment r multiplied by the force, that is the frictional force. Okay, so moment r is the perpendicular distance. So we here the friction acts opposite to the motion. So the perpendicular distance between the line of action of force, that is the line of action of frictional force, and the perpendicular distance between center of gravity. So center of gravity, if we draw the line, the perpendicular distance between center of gravity and this line of action of force is half of that distance, that is 1.5 over 2, 1.5 divided by 2, and the frictional force is exactly equal to 200 newton. Why it is 200 newton? Because we discussed first, friction is the opposition. Okay, there are two types of friction. One is the static friction and other one is the kinetic friction. This is the case of kinetic friction. Okay, static friction is what, when block is not moving. Under the static condition, mean block not moving, the friction acts, opposite friction acts. So this is the static friction. Okay, and when block moves, it means when the block is moving in this condition, as the block moves with uniform speed, so this is the case of kinetic friction. Okay, so as we know that this kinetic friction must be equal to this applied force, that is 200 newton. So it means frictional force is also 200 newton. Okay, so friction force is also equal to 200 newton. So we just solve and we get 150 newton meter. This is the magnitude of moment. Okay, now we find the direction. In order to find this direction, we know that friction is equal to mu into r. Friction, direction of friction is depends on this normal reaction. Okay, how it depends on the normal reaction? As we know that when we apply the force towards the right side, in the start the block is not moving, and until when we apply this force to 200 newton, when we our force becomes 200 newton, this block moves. Okay, and the friction between this surface is tries to tilt this object. Okay, because friction acts, because friction, it's not this block is not moving easily, because there is a friction between the surfaces. So this torque that is acting along the reaction, normal reaction along the upward, so it means this is the clockwise. If you see the, this is the clockwise moment. Okay, so the moment of friction force due to due to the friction force must be equal to 150 newton meter, and direction is mean the direction is clockwise. So this is very confusing point, that why it is clockwise, because f direction of f is towards the normal reaction. Okay, you can see that, because and also you can see that the distance, this line is the perpendicular line is in this direction. So if we draw our finger, so we can see that this direction is the clockwise direction, clockwise. So our movement is clockwise. Okay, thank you.